nerds, it's payday again, and we're gonna do a budget video because I've got a lot of stuff going on, and you get to hear about all of it because we're all curious about what's going on in somebody else's life, and we want to feel better about who we are and how we're handling our money. So here you go. I took a trip this weekend to visit some friends, and it was an 8-hour drive there. 8 hours, well, yeah, it was about 8 hours with stopping and things. I booked this trip 3 months ago, banking on my Etsy trend on profits. And guess what? It's the one thing you never do. You don't bank on money you don't have to come in. And I screwed the pooch, man. The money didn't come in. I didn't have the money to pay for this trip. Also, the cat is like dying, I think. Anyway, so the trip ran me a little over $400 because I had to pay for boarding as well. So hotel, gas, food, and boarding for the cat was over $400, and I also had to take her to the vet and spend $277 to come home and have no idea what's wrong with her. She doesn't eat. When she does eat, it comes right back up. And so she's lost like 10 pounds. She's just skin and bones, and it's kind of worrying me a little bit. So I've got to find $900 because I've got to find the trip money, the vet money, and I got to pay my studio rent and for my Etsy shop. None of which came in. So I did find the studio rent. I had to empty out I had to empty out my favorite challenge, but that's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. And I'm not going to start it up again because every time I start that challenge, I get really excited about it and it never happens. And I need some more short-term challenges. I have a couple of long-term ones that I'm going to keep going, like 1530 and my grill repair and my stripper tips and L-Bucks, because those will be extra money to go towards Disney in October next year. Next year. It's not happening this year. And then I'm taking money out of all my savings accounts in my bank and just emptying them out. I'm just going to empty them out and do what I have to do to be responsible with these credit cards. And learning my lesson. You don't spend money you don't have. And I was just so sure. And YouTube, I'm not getting paid from YouTube this month again because I haven't been putting out videos. So hence a video, what's the word? Assault. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's budget. All right, my paycheck is Thursday, the 8th. And it averages about $1,000 every 2 weeks. I know, it seems like a lot, doesn't it? I have some new goals for my savings, and so it's going to kind of change up my budget, which is always been the same. So some of you have been yelling at me since day one, Renee, pay half your rent on the first check and half your rent the second check, and you'll have more money left over to save. And you won't be so distraught on your second paycheck because you don't have enough money to play games. So we're going to try it your way for a little bit. My rent is $750, so we're going to budget $375 for rent. I'm going to pay OGE is Oklahoma Gas and Electric, and so that's my electric bill. We're going to do half of that. It's August. It's 100 degrees here every single day, so my AC has not shut off at all. And so I'm reckoning about $100. It's right now at the website is telling me I'm at $89. I think I still have a week left, so we're going to budget $100 and hope it comes under. We're going to do that for the next 3 months when it's just so hot here. I hate summer. ONG is my natural gas. It's my stove and my water heater. It runs between 35 and 45. 45 is the high end, and that's what we budget just in case. However, I did just look, and my bill is going to be 35 and change, so we're going to say $36, and we're going to pay the whole thing because it's due the 14th, and I don't get paid again until... I should have had this information. Hey, come back, Shane. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Okay. Show with calendar, enable. Oh my gosh, TikTok. Tick. I need a calendar. Google has a calendar. Sorry. This is what happens sometimes. Okay. So today's the 6th. I get paid on the 8th. I need a month view. Alright, 8th. And so my next page is the 22nd. Which some of these bills are due on the 21st, but I can pay them on the 22nd. It's okay. Cox is my internet, and it's $52. It's already paid. So we're not going to pay it. Isn't that brilliant? Half of my phone bill is $20, and half of my car insurance, camper insurance, and renter's insurance is $100. That's half. All right, and so we add all that up. Okay, this is supposed to be... Gosh, I do this every time I talk and try to write. Half of $100 is not 100. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that down there. It's 50. So 375, 50, 36, 20, and 100. That's 581. And if you are a member of my channel, you got to watch me struggle through this on a practice run, and it was less. And I don't know how I screwed all the math up, but I have way less left over. So stay tuned, and maybe you can see where it was at. So that's 581, and 581 from 1,000 leaves me 419. So we'll start down here with my wallet with $419. The only thing I'm putting in my wallet is gas at 100, which it shouldn't be, which means I'm going to get some rollover money. So next payday, it won't be $100 in gas. It'll just be 100 minus whatever I have left over. Grub is going to be 100. I did already purchase a gift card to my favorite lunch spot for $30. I get salads there. They're $6.50 off the salad bar, and they're just amazing. You can make your own amazing salad, and then I drink water. So a $6.50 lunch is not bad. When I buy produce and try to make my salads at home, it goes bad before I can use it because I forget I have it and go out and get lunch anyway. So I'm just gonna, instead of throwing the money away, I'm just gonna go buy salads. Not every day, because I can bring one home from work or a sandwich or something. Anyway, I'm working on the budget. We're back to basics. That's what's happening here, because I'm not in trouble. I'm just freaking out, which is good. You need to freak out every once in a while and redo your math, because you may find money that you didn't realize you had. My nerd envelope, which is for addictions, and I'm putting in I'm only putting in $25 instead of the $40 that I usually do. So we'll see how that works. I may have to take money from gas money. If I need to take money, if I need extra money, I'll take it from my gas money. All right, and now for my sinking funds, my envelopes. These are my new goals. They're not my new goals. They've been goals, but now I've got them structured out. So here's how it's going to work. I took the total that I need for each one of these, and then I divided it by, I gave it a due date, and then divided it by how many paychecks I have until that due date. And that's how I came up with the numbers I'm about to write down. Yard maintenance is $250 a year. It's due on April 1st. I have some money already set aside, so I need $11 per paycheck to get to that goal before it's due. Tags is for my vehicle, my registration. I want to do a 2-year. We can do 2-year tags now in Oklahoma, which we have not been able to do before, and they run $150. I have until December 1st or the end of December. I'm not quite sure how that works. I think it's, or maybe it's the 15th. Sometime in this December, I'm going to need $150 to get these tags. I think I only have $2 saved. So it's going to be $18 a paycheck to make that goal. Disney for October 2025. That's my new goal. And we shall see. It's a $3,000 trip because I will drive and I want to make some stops along the way. And it's going to be at least a week, maybe a week and a half of vacation. I want to stay at the hotel in the park. I want to do it right. And so I have $900 already saved. And so I need $19 of each check to add on to the $50 that automatically comes out of each check and goes straight into a savings account. So that's $80, $50, $60, $70 per check that's going towards this Disney vacation extravaganza. OMA is 1 month ahead. I want to get 1 month. I want to get my 1 month ahead going. I've got a lot of it. I have $1,000 already saved for my first 1 month ahead, but I'm giving myself a year to work on that goal. And if I get it sooner, then I will restart it, and I'll give myself a year from that new start date. Rent is already saved, so there's nothing going into rent. My electric, I need $4. My natural gas is paid. That envelope is stuffed, so nothing's going in there. My internet, I need $2. And my insurance for a month ahead is already paid, so I don't have anything going in there. And once I reset this binder, once I get this 1 month ahead saved, there's going to be numbers in here, and it's going to significantly reduce how much money I get to play games with. But I have to tell myself that this is saving too. And maybe I can't play games with it, but coloring it and the trackers it's got to be just as rewarding, right? It hasn't been in the past for me. I hate trackers when there's not a game attached to it. So that's $54. Oh, here we go. So this is $225 out of my wallet. Ooh, nice save. And $225 from $419 is $194. Which we carry that up here for the envelopes, $194. If you watch the members only video, do you see the difference already? We had $349. I don't know how. Yes, I do. I understand now what I did. I didn't subtract this from 1,000. I just moved this down here. And that's why we had so much money left over. Anyway, so 54 from 194 is 140. And that's how much we're going to have for challenges based on a $1,000 paycheck. And based on these bills being what I think they're going to be. And of that 140, we'll divide it by 2 so I can do one savings challenge video each week. So that's going to be a $70 stuffing. Which isn't much. It's $30 less than what I'm typically used to. But that's how it's going to be. I can run it as a low income. It's not low income because I'm also, so that's $200 a check that I'll be saving for now. And then there's also, if I ever do get another YouTube check, that'll go into savings. And if I ever make another profit off of Etsy, that'll go into savings. It'll happen. We're just, back to basics, starting over. It's like it's our first time doing it, which is going to make it more fun when we start seeing more wins, right? So that's it. No stuffings going in today because I don't have any money. It all went to pay off the credit cards, and it's really important to me to have those zeroed out and not spend money I don't have. So there you go. That's Renee's budget. Short and sweet. Goals intact. Bills getting paid. And I get to drive to work and eat. And vape. I don't know. It feels weird. Because this is my favorite check. This is when I should be having like, you know, almost $200 per video. And it's not going to be that. But that's all right. All right, hey, thank you guys for stopping by and watching me reinvent Rene. It's a continual process. And will always be evolving. And if you're not changing, then you need to do something to make yourself change, because default is boring. Default is lazy. Make it tough. That's where the fun is, right? All right. Hey, Sunday. This Sunday, it's the 8th is Thursday, 19/11. The 11th at 5 p.m. Central. 5 p.m. Central. It's bingo. We're playing bingo. And I'm going to probably put $20 of this savings challenge money to play bingo. And I'll probably, maybe, we'll run through several games. If you go into the community tab, there's a link where you could download some free games, or you can go to the shop. I've got some Nerd Herd cards, and you don't need a bunch of different cards because it's the same anyway. You can replay them. You can either laminate them or just keep reprinting them, whatever you want to do. There's some cards that are odes to some of my besties on YouTube, and you can try to figure out who they are. There's one I didn't do but I did send her own cards. But I didn't put them in the shop because they were very specific to her. Bingo. I'm so excited about bingo. I got a wheel with all the balls in it. I've got a little tray to put the ball in, so you can just look down on it and you can see what's going on. Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be fun. And if you don't want to save money, you can still go download your cards and you can play for free. Right? You can just play along. It's Sunday night. It's 5 p.m. What else do you have to do? You need to be winding down and gearing up for Monday morning, right? Oh, and it's going to be live. It's going to be live from the studio. I think it's going to be from the studio. We'll see. Because I thought about having, if I can figure out how to get one camera. It's been a while since I did a live, so I'm going to have to relearn the program. But I want to try to figure out how to get my laptop camera on me and the phone camera down on the bingo cards. So grab your daubers, grab your cards, and be here at 5 p.m. Sunday. Woo woo! Okay. Love you. Bye.